All right, here we go, boys. We got some heavy subjects on the channel today. So I did want to branch out into like doing these types of videos where I just kind of talk to you guys rather than just like reacting to stuff or reading off Reddit posts because I like helping people out. I feel like I'm a good enough person to where I can give some good advice. And yeah, so today's topic, as you could tell from the title, is dealing with heartbreak. Now, this is something that I very recently have come to relearn because it's been a long time since I've dealt with heartbreak. I think the last time I truly dealt with heartbreak was about 2-ish years ago. Yeah, a little over 2 years ago, when I got out of my first long-term relationship. And that was, let me tell you this, I handled it in such a poor way. And I handle it in such a bad way that I don't think I can say that I was like truly in love with the person because of how I handled it. I think I was more in love with the memories and everything else associated with them, that I thought I was just in love with them, but that just didn't seem to be the case. And I feel like the way that I'm dealing with this heartbreak now that I'm going through, I feel like I can say that I've definitely grown up and matured, and that I'm just handling it a lot better. And so the first thing that you want to do when you're dealing with heartbreak is that you want to probably figure out where you stood with that person. Now, in my personal example, without giving away too many details, Alex and I were together for a while. We knew each other for about a year beforehand, and then we started dating, and we were together for about 9-ish months. So her and I were fairly close beforehand, and we got really close through a relationship, and we both really enjoyed each other's company and wanted to stay friends. So if that's something that you two can agree on, to where you want to stay friends or you want to stay separated and you don't want to like talk to them or associate with them in any way, you want to make sure you find out where you are, and you want to do whatever is comfortable for you, but you also want to take into consideration your ex-partner's comfort, because if, let's say, they don't want to be friends but you do, you kind of have to respect that and let them heal and process the way that they need to heal, because everyone is different, and they really just need to they need to figure out what they want with you before they can make any decisions. I knew kind of off the bat that I wanted to stay friends with her just because she's a phenomenal person, and I would hate to not have her in my life. So yeah, it's man, just thinking about it's just bringing back some this is just some sad thoughts. I'm so sorry, guys, but yeah, like there's so many different components as to like what you want to do and like where you stand after a breakup. Like, you could either be so in sync with each other to where like you guys can start like right away, or you could be so offbeat and so like disjointed where you're just like, okay, so what do we do now? And in cases like that, honestly, it's best to just listen to your partner and have your partner listen to you, or ex-partner, and figure it out from there and talk about it. The next thing that you want to do is you definitely want to separate yourself from the situation. You basically want to exclude yourself from anything that you can think that'll make you think about what's going on. Like, for example, I took all the pictures of her off my desk just because every time I sit down at my desk to either record a video or to do homework, I don't want to be reminded of it. And someday I'll be able to put the pictures back on my desk as memorabilia for friends, but not so much right now. I do a lot of things outside my room now, because before I would just sit in my room and like talk to her, but now I try to do more things outside my room. I try to be a little bit more social. I try to go to the gym a little more. I'm really trying to be consistent with that now, because big boy's got to lose some weight. And then also another thing, you honestly want to find something that'll like make your life better. You want to find something that you can make a change with and use that to make your life better. For her, both of us are working out. Sorry. it's just something that we both found comfort in. And you know, she started running, I started going back to the weight room. And yeah, you know, we just both decided to go work out, do what we need to do, because honestly, working out is probably one of the best things. Not only do you get, you know, the health benefits, but you also get the aesthetic benefits. If you decide to go like super serious and lose some weight and do all that stuff, then, you know, like, go you. Or if you want to gain weight, if you want to gain like muscle mass, if you want to do all that, then good for you. Honestly, just go out and do that. But honestly, this isn't like a step-by-step thing where you follow these steps in exact order. This is kind of like where you deal with the 5 stages of grief, where you can bounce back between these scenarios whenever. It could hit you at the most random time. You just never know what's gonna happen, and you can never tell when you're gonna feel what. Like, I would go an entire day feeling totally fine, and then I would go to my desk, look at the picture of her in my drawer, and I would start bawling my eyes out in front of my friends. Like, that's not something I normally do, but that's what happened one of these nights. So it's like, you kind of need to be aware of your surroundings, be aware of your emotions, and be aware of your situations, because like, these things can happen at any time, to where you will just break down after being the happiest that you've been in days. And it's just, it's a hard thing to deal with. No one ever said that heartbreak would be easy. I'm not making this video as like an easy way to deal with heartbreak. It's just a starting guide on like, because so many people are just so lost after they get dumped, or after they go through a breakup, or any type of heartbreak, whether it's like losing a best friend or anything like that, where it's like they just don't know where to go or where to start. And you know, like, I feel like I've had this down pretty well for a while, because the way that I'm just handling this breakup is something that I've never handled it this well before. So I feel like maybe I'm doing something right now. Maybe I'm being a good boy. That sounds so weird. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've done a good job, because both her and I are in comfortable spots, and we're just doing fine for ourselves, and we're being friends. We're not acting like awkward, tense exes. We're happy for each other, and I just really want to be happy for her, because I know she's gonna go great places in life, and I know she feels the same about me. So, like, unless your ex was like a total piece of complete shit, then like, be happy for them, you know, be happy with their accomplishments, you know, like, be there for them, congratulate them, wish them a happy birthday, wish them a happy holidays. Just be a good person, because the more you feel at ease with talking to them and, you know, being a normal person with them, the more they'll feel at ease with you, and the more you'll just feel comfortable with dealing with these types of situations. Because when you have this sort of built up, pent up aggression, or like intensity with someone, it puts a whole weight on your chest, and you don't know how to deal with it whenever you see them, or you see them on social media or whatever. But yeah, if you guys, you know, listen to this whole thing, listen to me spiel for almost 10 minutes, I just want to thank you, because I really wanted to make a video like this for a while. I just didn't know when the right time was, and now I guess now is the right time, because I'm just dealing with what I'm talking about. So yeah, I hope you guys found this video pretty helpful. Hope you guys enjoyed listening to my voice, because I've gotten quite a few comments on how my voice is nice. So here's a whole 10-minute video with just my voice, and my voice alone. Yeah, enjoy this Kamehameha, and I'll see you guys in the next video.